If you're looking for a super customizable Massey 5S, this might be the one for you. Hey, what's going on everybody? It's DJ. Today we got some new and updated mods to take a look at for Farming Simulator 22. In total, we got 10 mods today. For all platforms, we have 5 new and 4 updates. And PC and Mac players got 1 new. We're going to load up each mod into the store, take a look at the customization, pop in the placeables, and check them out. We're also going to take a look at slot counts for console players and review everything that got updated today. I do make mod review videos every time they're released on the in-game mod hub. Usually that's Monday through Friday, so get subscribed if you're new. That way you never miss any. First up today, let's take a look at all of the new mods for all platforms. Very first is going to be the Massey MF5S from Grubby Money. This has got 105 horsepower. It's got a Dyna 4 transmission, 200 liters of fuel. We've got a 24 mile per hour max speed, and it weighs 5.9 tons. For you guys on consoles, this is going to be pretty heavy on slot counts, 22 slots. So be aware of that. As far as wheel brands go, we've got Trelleborg, we have Michelin, BKT, Continental, Midas, Breitstein, Nokia tires, and back in again. All these are going to be pretty standard. So you got wheel weights, wide tires, wides and weights. We've got another set of wides. We've got narrows, narrow twin on the back, rear twins, twins all the way around. And it's pretty standard throughout the range. As far as roof configuration, you've got a front loader setup or not. Basically, you could do this if you've got a front loader or not, which is going to be later down the customization list. However, basically you get a window up there if you want one. Go for it. Looks good. It is expensive though, $2,500. Floor mat on the inside, we've got with or without a floor mat. Warning triangle, with or without that on the back. Attachers on the very front. So we got a front weight or a 3-point, one of those two. You go with that 3 points, an extra $5,000. Front loader attachment, we've got a quickie and the Hauer, so either one of those that you want to go with, you can do that. And then engine setups, we got 105 horsepower, 115, 125, 135, 145, and 155 on a chip tune at the end. Gotta love that. Main color. This is where it's kind of interesting because you can choose any color that you want for the main part of the tractor. I'm gonna do a let's just do cloth green so you guys can see exactly what's changing. Next is probably my favorite color customization on here, because you could change up like the rest of it, including the Massey Ferguson stripe on the very front. So if you are not a fan of the white that's there, you can change that. I think that's really cool. So it comes with like a gray or white by default, but change it up. Let's just go with dark blue for here. And then we have a rim color as well. Again, every single color that we've got. Plus, if you guys didn't know, in one of the last updates, they changed all of the rim default colors, and we have base game gray at the very front there. So you can choose that. Yeah, I'm doing orange though. Check that out. Kind of looks like a Ninja Turtle, doesn't it? Next up, we've got the Italian Auger Wagon pack. This is from going to be Thomas 96 Modding and Erator 24 are the creators of this. We'll actually talk about a version of this that's for PC only, but the only difference is the branding. But again, we'll talk about that later. Starting with this one, we got a 6.2 thousand liter capacity. And then we've got a larger 6.4 thousand liter. This is going to hold anything that you've got set up to hold in auger wagons. And if you've got the Auger Wagon Align mod, this will hold it there as well. It weighs 1.5 tons and it's going to be 4 slots on consoles as well as this version. So customization. We have without oversize. With oversize, it's going to increase our capacity up to 7.7 thousand liters. We've got wheel brands from Trelleborg and Lizard, as well as Nokia tires. And those Trelleborg tires, we can change those up. However, Lizard and Nokia are just standard. Ladder, we've got a yes and a no. Let's see if we can find out where that ladder is going to be on the very back right there. Fenders, no or yes. Front tube support, we've got that. Always want to make sure that that is supported. The model, we've got an old one and a new one, which changes your color. Attacks? Well, we got a high PTO and a low PTO, and then you've got a larger, more newer PTO. As far as your pipe goes, you have a high pipe with low exhaust, tall tube, and then you've got the high rear plus low exhaust or high discharge, and back into standard again. Rim colors, well, we've got a lighter gray and a little bit of a darker gray, depending on what you're going with. As far as customization on the larger version right here, well, we've still got the same customization, but that increases us to 7.9 thousand liters. Wheel brands are going to be exactly the same. We've got the same ladder on the very back as well. We have the same fenders on the sides, same front tube support. We've also got model, new and old. We've got the different PTOs. We've got different setups for the pipe itself. But here's the fun part. On the colors here, we actually have a red rim color. However, that's the only difference. Next new mod for all platforms today is the Hi-Vis LED Lights Tractor Front Weight. This is a Kloss branded weight as well. You've got 1,800 kilograms. You've got 2,200, or 2,200, well, 2,200, 26, 3,000 kilograms. You got 3.4 tons and back in again. Just adds extra weight plates on there. And then that is a lot of grays. Holy cow. And then we got some base game stuff as well. Matte blue. We all know what kind of color that is. And then some more. We even have chrome if you guys would like to change this up to chrome. This weighs two slots. Yeah, there you go. 2 slots on consoles. It does hook up. Again, if you guys are looking for a nice Kloss weight, go for this. You got all the attachments and hooks that you need on the very front. It's got a branding on it. You've got all the colors that you want as well. I mean, there's really not much else that you want. We do have a bunch of different matte colors, just kind of going through this again, but you're probably going to go with either Kloss green or just the base Agco color. We do have a couple placeables as well, new for all platforms. The old General Mill from Farmer Jeb. This is pretty high on slot counts, 39 slots on here, so heads up there. Easy to find as well if you guys go into productions and in factories. Down here near the bottom, 85,000 liters. You can see we got a lot going on with this. Just taking a quick look around. This will take a lot of different things and turn it into a lot of different things. Here's where you're going to be getting all of your stuff out from, and here's where your stuff is going to be going in from. And of course, we've got some pallets and things like that in the front. So let's take a look what we've got. So we have grape juice, which can be made from grapes and water. That's kind of cool. Look at all the inputs and outputs. Holy cow. Olive oil, which is going to do olives and water. So no longer just olives. However, you do get some pig food out of it, so that's kind of nice. We've got canola oil, which is just canola in, canola oil out. Same thing for the sunflower oil. Sugars from sugar beet and water, and you'll get out sugar and pig food. Not the same thing for cut sugar beets, though. Cut sugar beets in, and you get sugar out. And then sugar cane also gives you the pig food. Flour on wheat, we get same 1,000 liters. Check this out. This is pretty cool. So we get the flour, which is pretty standard. That's fairly decent. Was that 5-to-4 ratio? But one of those goes into chaff, so you actually get a little bit extra, and that's going to be the same for barley. We've got something similar for oats. Yep, there you go. Sorghum is just straight up flour, and you actually get more for it. Same thing for the corn flour as well, and soybean flour as well. How's about that? The old General Mill. And the last new mod for all platforms today is the old barn with shelter from Vertex Design. Throwing it down with an old building right here. It's going to be only 6 slots on consoles, so very, very low. They say this was used as a small stable and silo before. Now it stores your machinery and keeps them dry. We'll come through here, open her up, and see what we've got on the inside. So we have a couple different areas on the inside. Can we open that as well? Yes, we can. So you've got all of that. Does that keep going? No, it doesn't keep going. I was kind of curious if we can open up the middle part. But that looks to be a big old no. No, we can't. But we do have another door here, which opens up a little differently. I like that. And of course, we have doors on the very back, which do open, and our player has no issues whatsoever getting in and out. Now, the only question I have is this. Can we use this as a silo? No, you can't. But you could probably place a silo down in there, maybe. I don't know. Should we try that real quick? I don't think we can, but maybe. So we'll go into our buildings, silos. Let's see if we can find ourselves like a base game silo that goes in and out. Those might be a little bit too big. Still want to try it, though. I would advise not to do this. Making our way into mod updates for all platforms. The very first one is the Lizard GD4HS pack from DjGoHam. It's going to be version 1.001. They've added warning decals, added steering on the rear wheels, added side markers, updated decals, changed the price, changed the unloading speed, changed the brand logo, fixed tip cylinders, fixed the wheels in the ground with a heavy load, and added the Lizard GD420HS trailer. As far as I know, this is an updated version to the PC-only version that we got a few days ago. Since it did come with a new trailer, we'll take a look at that real quick. This is that 20HS 8.3 thousand liters and 6 tons. We've got door and, what did I say? Door and hydraulic hatch, or just regular hydraulic hatch on there. Wheel brands, we've got Michelin, Trelleborg, Nokian, Continental, and then back to that Michelin tire again. Toolbox, we've got one yes or no. Mud flaps, well, yeah or no. We also have decals. Yep, you can do those if you want to. We've got yellow decals, or white or black decals in different setups. Main color for the trailer itself, yellow, orange, gray, black, and white. And then license plate. Your next mod update for all platforms is the Lacotec Lh II from Mr. 07 version 1.1. The Kemper support wheel has been added, and the Kemper Plus 360 has been added. Well, we can take a quick look at those. Yes, we can. So the Kemper 360 Plus, here you go, 510 horsepower, oof, 6 meters, and 4 mile per hour. And then we have a main color for that, which is pretty darn cool to be able to change that. We also have added the support wheel right here. So that's going to be added to, I believe, this piece right here. If I remember correctly, these came with the John Deere Forage Harvester free update, I think, at Farming Simulator 19 when we got the 9000. However, well, they are here now for all platforms in a mod. Your next update for all platforms today is the Agroliner PWO Pack from X Diamond version 1.1. Added body configs and added color choice. And your last mod update for all platforms today is the Cow Barn with Garage to version 1.001. They've added brick texture, grass area has been changed, mod description version's been updated, and minor improvements. Again, this is from Barney, version 1.001. And making our way into the new mod for PC and Mac players, it is, well, the Italian Auger Wagon pack. It is quite literally exactly the same in every single way, including your customization models as well, with the exception of the model. So we have different setups for the logos and different setups for the colors. However, everything else is going to be exactly the same. So whenever you're going through, just find the exact version that you like. Maybe you want to use the PC only version. Maybe you want to use the all platform version. Hey, it's all good. Well, guys, that is it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. Get subscribed if you're new. Join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. Speaking of, I've already released the Farm Sim News video for today, and I've done a second fact sheet video for the Platinum expansion coming in November. Make sure you guys check that out. Also, rock crushing from yesterday. If you missed that, check it out as well. Otherwise, hope you have a great day. We'll see you guys later. Peace.